If I traded it all.
So welcome back, everyone. My next guest has been on the air with me before. She is the author of Money 101, How to Effectively Use Money in the Real World. I have read some of the book, not all of the book. I love the book. I have with me Marilyn Olinger, and you have a story, and I want you to tell a little bit about it, which is when you were a little girl, what happened and all that, and why you wrote this book. It's great for everyone. You kind of focus it for kids, but I seriously think it's a great book for everyone. Welcome back to the show. Let's talk a little bit about what you want to talk about today.
I remember when I was a little girl, and I probably was not more than 5 or 6 years old because my nose just came up to the rim of the window, and it was a snowy day in Cleveland, Ohio, and I looked out, and there wasn't a person on the street. It was so bad. But I was looking up and down, and I thought to myself, look at all these houses. They're owned by young couples with kids my age. What do they know that my mom and dad don't know? Because we live with my grandmother. And any argument that ever happened was over money. And it was like...
Ain't it the truth? Go ahead.
What was the secret? And I thought, I wish someone would tell my parents the secret. And here I am today with a book that proves there is no secret. And yet the secret is all you have to do is learn things about money to be proficient with it. It's within everybody's capabilities, and the potential is unlimited.
Well, I'll tell you something. I love the book because I know for me, when I had first met you, you told me the story, which was that you had been married, and when you got the divorce, you were then all of a sudden stuck with, okay, well, what do I do? Now what do I do? How do I... But you tell them the story because you really went back and really decided that you were going to find out how you were going to do this and how you're going to make it work. And that's why I love it, because it's a wonderful story. Go ahead.
Well, I moved from Wisconsin to Arizona, and so I faced buying a house, getting a mortgage, homeowners insurance, medical insurance, car insurance, all major decisions. And yet I knew nothing because my ex-husband handled all of it and did a super job. So I became very angry at myself for allowing that to happen. It's not a good idea for only one spouse to know what's happening in the family, because sooner or later there's only going to be one person standing. And if it's not the person who handled the finance, it's a very difficult time.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give away a book. Let's go ahead and do that. I love doing this. We're going to open up the lines to the audience for everyone to call in and get entered in to win. This book is called Money 101, How to Effectively Use Money in the Real World. It's a lovely book because it is really very easy for people to read. It's 1 to like 30-something, I don't remember how many there were, of different tips and ideas of what you can do to effectively use money, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. And our lines are open here to get entered in to win a copy of the book at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Now you can check her out on her website because you can get the book. You can get the book where? On the website or where?
On the website.
On the website only, or by calling in here and getting entered in to win one free one. And I tell you, I think everyone really, I don't care, I know you focus it on for kids. I think it's a book for everyone.
Well, it's when you
not
say
little
kids, no.
Yeah, it's not the right term.
High school and college. Anybody who is going out on his or her own should have this information. Then that person begins to deal with money issues on the right foot, can avoid making mistakes, and is just way ahead of the game.
Now you can go to her website and check her out. It's Money 101 Olinger. I got it. Money 101 Olinger, which is OLINGER.com. Or you can call in here. We're going to let you keep on calling for the next 10 or 15 minutes at 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Money concepts. What are they? Besides trying to have some.
They are very important in understanding money. And the book focuses on money concepts because that's what will be remembered, that will carry you very well throughout the coming years. For example, not only money concepts, but money myths are addressed in the book. There's a myth that you have to be wealthy to do well with your money. You have to make a lot of money to do well with your money. And that is just absolutely not true. And the myth is debunked when you hear the money concept. It is not how much money you make, but what you do with your money that makes a difference. And what you do depends on what you know.
And that's why this book is so great. It's easy to read, very easy to read. Obviously, anybody starting on their own, this would be a great, you know what? It is, a graduation is around the corner. What a great gift to give to somebody who's just starting on their own. I think it's a great wedding gift to give to somebody. Really great information. I got to ask you, just because, I'm a little bit older, and, even though I am divorced and I don't have it, I feel the same for me, even though, is it too late for me?
Never too late.
Yay. Okay. That's what I want to know.
Never too late.
Because it isn't too late. I know it's not too late. And it's a good idea for everybody to have this book. Obviously, it'd be a great book for somebody who's just starting off, to start off on the right foot, she says. Again, the book is called Money 101, How to Effectively Use Money in the Real World. You could check it out on our website. It's Money 101, Olinger, OLINGER.com. Or keep on calling. I know we're starting to get our calls here. Keep on calling and get yourself entered in to win one. 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So you say there are 6 strategies you can use that cost nothing.
They cost nothing to use.
Tell us, because I'm ready.
And the 6 strategies will magnify the benefit when you use the strategies.
Okay.
And the book explains each one.
What's one? Let's just give me one.
Well, the one and most important one is you want to set up your money to compound, and you want it to compound over a long period of time.
So start early. That's where that
it could
comes
be a
in.
small amount, like $25 a month for 40 years. That sounds like a long time, but it's possible. $25 a month if you're working. That's a total investment out of your pocket of $12,000, but at 12%, in 40 years, you'll have over $250,000.
And that would be very nice to be able to retire on for a little bit, or have something. We don't know if that's considerable retirement money anymore, but it's not nice to be able to
nothing.
Right.
You have to understand, Americans, the statistics about their retirement planning is alarming. 68% of the people that have a retirement plan at work do not participate, and mainly because they don't understand it.
Well, they want the money for themselves is what they want. They're afraid to give any to put in somewhere else because they want it to live off of.
Well, they really need to think about what's it going to be like without a retirement plan. They're counting on Social Security. And even through my own experience, now that I'm on Social Security, that's pretty hard to make just that work. It's a small
especially
amount.
In the world we live in today.
Right. So you got to have a plan so that you do have that those nest egg funds available. Well, and I would like to add that think about your children. If they don't have a plan and there is no Social Security, what they will be facing.
Well, I'll tell you something. I think this is a great book for everyone. I really, really do, especially women out there. There's a lot of single women out there that are just becoming single now. They're listening, going, oh, my God, this would be great for me to have. If you have, I'm calling them children, but if you have anybody that's just starting out on their own 2 feet, what a great way to start on, which would be the right foot. And we've got our lines open here. I'm going to let everyone keep on calling for the next 5 or 10 minutes. Our number here, 602 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You're getting entered in to win. What a great book that you've written for people. It's Money 101, How to Effectively Use Money in the Real World. Give us a call here and get entered in to win one. Go ahead. What's your final words for today for everybody?
Most importantly, the parents need to hear this. Unfortunately, they probably did not have any type of education about money. Generally speaking, that was just how it was. So children learn what they live, and so it's very important that parents begin to present good money habits.
So that's right. Then make the right example. That's why I say everybody needs this book.
Right.
I really think it's a great book. Thanks for writing it. I love it. It's easy to read. Keep on calling here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check it out. It's Money 101, Olinger, OLINGER.com.